What's happening? What's happening with my subscribers, man? How y'all been? How y'all been, man? Shout out to the new subscribers, man. You know, the word has been getting around, man. Dirty Weather 916, making progress. I've been at this consistent probably since like January. And you know what? The feedback is been nothing but positive, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the homies that tap in. I appreciate the people in faraway places that check me out. I got a shout out from England. I said it in one of my raps long ago. London go no. As I sat up in the hole, I never thought local. Self-worth global. So, man, I appreciate that. And then, to go with my good day, I want to see out in California when you buy the weed at the dispensary, that motherfucker come with the name of the weed, the THC levels, and the warning, Surgeon General. But it's a trip because I don't know, but this ain't about weed. Because this story right here, man, hey, this is when I learned about lockdowns and how real it gets when you've been in a cell for 24 hours a day, only coming out to shower once every 3 days. It's all type of mental things, mental changes and processes you go through the minute they say you on lockdown. It's like, damn, it's like a switch that happens. Damn, I'm on lockdown. First thing you do when they say you on lockdown is you think about, damn, I got about 5-6 bars of soap. I got a couple packs of toothpaste. I got about 3 deodorants. I got about like 2 cases of soups. I don't care who you is. As soon as you hear we on lockdown, the first thing you do is think about what you got in your cell to survive the lockdown, because it gets real the minute you find out. So, anyhow, man, I'm 18 years. I'm probably 19, but we hadn't been on no serious ass lockdown in this pen. This is Salinas Valley. We hadn't been on no lockdown for like the whole time I've been there. So far, it's probably like 7-8 months. We've been on like some little stuff, but this particular day, man, they came. Normally we walk to breakfast. If all of a sudden they say we're not walking to chow, 9 times out of 10 something that happened, and everybody starts asking around, like finding Mac reps or finding anybody and asking what's going on, because everything ceases on lockdown, like I told you in one of the other posts. So this particular morning, man, we didn't even eat until hella late. We knew something was gone because all programs stopped. No school, no doctor's appointments, no type of appointments, no porters out. We knew it was bad, right? So then we looked on the news and we saw what happened. We wasn't supposed to see what happened, but we kind of figured it out, because back then, this is before cell phones was in prison. So the only way you was getting some communications out is through the police or through the state phone. That's it. So nobody's gonna know what's going on, and you're just not. So anyhow, but we seen on the news that an inmate has stabbed a free staff. A free staff is somebody that works inside the prison, but they're not a police. They're a free staff, like the cooks. And in this particular situation, a Southsider has stabbed a cook. The cook. I mean, you just don't hear that in prison. But this is in 1990. This is in 1998. You just don't, or is it 99, 98, 99? But you just don't hear that's like somebody going to a doctor's appointment in prison and stabbing a doctor. You just don't hear that. But we seen it on the news, so we thinking, okay, that's the Mexicans, the Southsiders. They done their thing, but we gonna be cool. Hell no, it did not. It did not turn out like we thought. They came and they said that because, well, what happened, first of all, let me go back. So the Southsiders, when you go to breakfast in the morning, a lot of times kitchen workers, they leave around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning. So this particular morning, I guess it was supposed to be a hit on the police. and they came in, or whoever, and they came green light, and they came in and shit got on the free staff. So as a result of that, they locked the whole prison down. And then I had never seen this before, but they came and they systematically was raping every yard because one of their people got stabbed, and they went on the internet. There was stuff on the internet saying that it's a green light on the police. So all the police is spooked at this time. They ain't trying to do nothing considering that for their life. So anyhow, they go from C yard to D yard. They search the 180 yards. Then they coming for us, man. Man. When they came and they searched our cells, they took everything, even the stuff that was legitimately yours, your property, man. They stripped. They call it stripping you down to state issue. They took our radios, our TVs, our clothes, extra clothes. They took everything. Back then we had tapes. They took the tapes. So then, man, anyhow, we have been on lockdown for so long. We have been on lockdown, I think it was about 8, it seemed like, let me see. I think we was on lockdown about 8 months. 8 months. I think, and it still continued on, but like 8 months. It was so bad. When I went on lockdown, man, I was healthy. I was eating hella soups. But man, when we came off of lockdown, I was built like a greyhound. Everybody was built like a greyhound because everybody's food and cosmetics, they shit had been out. It was so bad. People was selling soups. Back then, soups was 20 cents. They was selling soups for $1 or 3 for $1 when we come off of lockdown and you go to the store. It was bad. It was so bad that me and my celly, we were taking one top ramen and then taking the food from dinner and then putting it all in. We was putting everything because survival became like top priority. So we put our whole meal and mix it with a soup. And if we had a soup, and then hope that it sticks to us, because man, it was bad. It was so bad. The homies D Hunt and Wardell was upstairs. Man, we was fishing for the few scoops of like vegetables off of their tray. That it meant that much for them to fish. Now fishing, like I said in another post, fishing is like you gotta take an envelope, put like some paper in it, put a hole in the envelope, like rip it, punch it with a pencil or whatever. And then you take some string from either your sock, your boxers, because boxers got string, or from your sheet, and then you tie it through the hole. And if you're on the upstairs, when you slide it, it's gonna float, and it's gonna go over the tier. And then we're gonna hook up and slide our little envelope with a little staple on the top of the envelope to grab the fishing line. So we slide our envelope out and then pull it back in, and we fishing vegetables. I mean, we fishing rice, just the state issue amount of rice. That's how bad this lockdown was. So, man, when we came off of lockdown, this is how traumatized we was. Man, there was an Indian dude, right? Because this is before I knew politics, but there was this Indian dude.